last show we're live.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't show anybody in here.
Not yet.
Hey, I see one person, but that might be me.
Or me.
And I don't know if we have sound. Yeah, there's sound. K&J Adventures. Hello.
Captain Jack Scrapper.
Hey, Captain Jack. Hi, James. Hi, Steve. It's really delayed. They're super delayed. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm in my jammies. It's almost bedtime. I wasn't gonna dress up.
And there's a big delay in there.
Yeah, there's a really big delay. I think Desert Adventures Arizona meetup is like within the next couple of days. Or maybe it's right now. I don't know. I can't remember the exact dates. I was thinking it was like February 2nd through the 6th or something like that. We're camping. We're not camping. We're in an Airbnb. Hello, Bait the Hook. We are actually in a historic morgue. We're spending a couple of nights here.
Is that one?
Yes, it is. Well, you know, if you stay in a historic morgue, you kind of need a little bit of drinky drink to get through it. It's not been too bad. Had a few things. We're going to have a video, so we're not going to tell you everything in this live. We just thought we would kind of, you know, come out and do a little live and show you where we're at. Trying to watch the comments. My tablet is like way behind.
See any ghosts yet?
I will say we have not seen anything. The one thing that kind of freaked me out that I did see actually turned out to be a person that was outside the window. And all I saw was their shadow, and it kind of scared me a little bit.
Get up and tell you.
Hey, Mark and Coral. Good morning. Yeah, it probably is over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're like, what, 6 hours ahead of
Yep.
us? Viper 6. Seaweed, a spoonful of that hot sauce. Oh, I would. That hot sauce is good. It would be more interesting to see him do it.
Nope.
We have heard a lot of weird sounds. Well, I've heard a few. And then earlier, Darby actually, that's the kitchen right back over there. And she actually went in, well, she was laying down here beside the bed. And we all heard the noise. And she heard it. She perked up. She got up. She walked into the kitchen. And she's growling like the whole time. So I don't know if she saw something outside that window. The only thing is that window looks into a large privacy fenced backyard. Now, could it have been like a bird or something? Sure, you know, squirrel, yeah, who knows? But it was kind of a little bit spooky. It's like, wow, because she was in there growling for a little bit, and that's the first time she'd done it since we've been here. So she saw something. We just don't know what it was. From the cooking channel, the peanut butter sandwich cookies.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I think those are the ones he. Yeah.
Yeah. They were really good.
Long gone.
Long gone.
So we were gonna, I think, show you a little bit of these ghosty things. The funny thing is, this place is actually, it's actually been in the news and stuff because it's supposed to be haunted. So that's what, that's why we're here. Right, dogs can see. Dogs are very perceptive, and we've seen her kind of do some pacing and stuff, and every little noise, she's kind of like ears are laid back or perked up, or she seems to be pretty sensitive to something. But they have like a whole little thing here with stuff, different little ghosty equipment stuff. So there's like an EMF thing, and this one is actually ours because we have dabbled in a little bit of paranormal stuff just because it's fun. And these are some little touch lights that now I can't get on. How did I do that? Well, I had it on earlier. Well, I don't know. Once you get it turned on, it's really easy to touch. This is actually from a friend of ours. This is a REM pod. And it's really loud. Okay, so the whole point of that is if you get close to it, it makes noise. So the idea is that a ghost will come up and get close to the antenna and set it off. Now, we had that set up in one of the rooms last night, all night long. It never went off, or if it did, we're asleep enough that we didn't hear it. I actually didn't hear a lot of noises last night because I sleep with earbuds in so that I don't hear the snoring. But he was up since 2:30. You said the noises started around 2:30, and he said there was one that was really loud. And I do remember I woke up, even with the earbuds in. I woke up because I thought I heard something, and I pulled my earbud out, and then I didn't hear anything. And I went to sleep. So
if Darby runs, we need to run.
Yes, exactly. If Darby decides to take off and go through the door or out the window, we're going to be right behind her. Dead quiet. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, he had like a knocking, like right behind the headboard of the bed, like a loud knock. And that might have been the noise that I heard. I'm not sure. There was a couple of loud ones, I guess. Ghost rod batteries, yeah. I don't know. I had that on, and I don't know how I did it now. Oh, well, this one has an on switch. There, see, then that one, you can touch it, and it changes colors. And
Barbie Ashes of April.
oh, hey, Jeff and Margie. Now this one don't have an off switch, so I thought I just held that and it came, there, that's what I did, and it came on. See, this one's pretty easy to touch, and it turns the light. So supposedly, you're talking to a ghost, hey, touch this, and it'll, we didn't get anybody to touch it. Or if they did, they couldn't get it quite to go like I couldn't there for a second.
New Horizons.
Well, hi, New Horizons. I've seen you guys for a while. So this is, what was this thing called again? A dual sweep frequency research device. Phew, that was a mouthful. So this thing, when you turn it on, this is the one that you hear a lot of if you watch some of those ghost shows and stuff. Oh, I did it wrong. Hold up. So if you can kind of hear that, yeah, it's sweeping frequencies. And supposedly if you ask something, the ghost can talk through it. Something about the frequency, they can use it to talk. I don't know. We did it for a little bit last night, and it seemed like a couple of times I asked something and something come back like really quick, but we couldn't make out what it was. So it may have just been picking up like a radio station or something. I don't know. In fact, I don't know. I don't know how much it might play a part, but I was thinking about it earlier. The police station's just a couple of blocks that way, so maybe something of theirs is coming through.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I won't leave that on because that's annoying, but yeah, so we have that, all that stuff to use, and I don't know, they've got like some dowsing rods. There's a couple of little cat toys in there because supposedly there's maybe a ghost cat in here. So I don't know.
Showing that bug.
Maybe that's what Darby saw, and that's why she was growling. She does hate cats.
Hey, lucky dogs in here.
And then, oh, hey, Sue and Bob. Oh, you're fine. We didn't even know we were going to be going live. We just kind of last minute decided to do it. Was I getting close to spilling that? We just kind of last minute decided to do it because we thought it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, so this is their little guest book that people sign, and they tell their little stories. And a lot of them, they said nothing happened, and some of them said some crazy things happened, but you know. Hey there, JD. Trying to see my, oh, okay. Whew. So we just thought, you know, it'd be kind of fun to show you guys some of the stuff that we've been playing with. This isn't just another EMF detector. This one, like I said, this one's ours. It was a pretty cheap one. We've had this for a long time. So when you turn it on, it does that. And then when you get close to, you know, something like an electric outlet or something, it'll really go crazy. But you know, like if it's just sitting right here and doing nothing, and all of a sudden it starts doing something, then you know, because it don't pick up people, it picks up the electromagnetic fields. So you know, if a ghost gets close, supposedly, it's gonna go off. I say supposedly. I'm a skeptical believer. That's what I call myself. Because I still try to explain it away, but I don't necessarily want to say it's completely impossible either, because I don't know. I'm not dead, so I don't know. No, we haven't heard anything talking, and they actually supposedly there's several people, even in this little guest book, have said they heard a little girl talking. We've not heard any voices. Just knocks and creaks, and I did almost maybe like footsteps a couple of times, and there's something in there that is making a noise every once in a while, and that gets Darby's attention. And then whatever goes on in that kitchen, there's a lot of noises in that kitchen. We were, even just earlier, it was still daylight, and we were just watching TV, and there was noises going in there, in there.
Believers, I can see you're almost
Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you could be almost pregnant. Yeah. Plus, we hadn't been live in a while.
No, it's been a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Probably what, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers?
Oh, I don't know if it's been that. It was like.
For D'Angelo.
Hey, Angela. I can't remember. Last one was we were kayaking. That was our last live.
Shoot, that'd have been
right before I got motion sickness from being on the kayak.
So
I turned it off just in time.
A year or two ago.
Yeah, I'd say a year, don't you think? First of last summer? Probably pretty close to that. But this is an Airbnb, and when we release our video, we'll put all the information in the description and stuff of the video.
In case you guys want to come here and stay.
Yeah, sure, if you ever want to do it, you know. But she's a great hostess, and she left us this cute little thing. So when we come in, we saw that sitting on the table with all our names, Darby included. She included Darby. She likes dogs, so if you have pets, you can bring your pets. Well, dogs. I guess I don't know about other pets. I didn't ask because we don't have, lizards or anything. So
Pigs.
yeah, pet pig, kitty cats. Hey, Blaine. Oh yeah. Ooh, scary. Must be one of those things you can only see on the video. Yeah. Yeah, we had used this in one spot and we thought, oh, that's weird because it was kind of going off and it seemed strange to be going off in that area, but we actually figured that out. But you'll have to watch the video to see all that. We'll put all that good stuff in the video. We don't want to give it all away. This one's ours. This is a friend of ours and she let us borrow it. All the rest of it belongs to the Airbnb. Spooky. That's good. Actually, it kind of was a ghost key because there is no key. It's a digital display that you touch, so there is no key. So it is kind of spooky.
Yeah, my ears didn't have to strain to hear all those noises.
Yeah, and he is kind of hard of hearing because he doesn't hear very well out of one ear, and so he only kind of has the one that he really hears the best out of, and or at least that's what he's told me for the last 30 years.
Oh, it's true.
Uh-huh. I knew it. Oh, good night. I see a pattern. Actually, there probably is some patterns because it had some things hanging in here. I'm not really for sure what, but I would take you and show you around, but that's on like a light thing, and I don't really want to move it because then it might mess everything up. So, but you will get to see everything, and there is actually a couple things that are actually morgue related in here. The original, this place is from like the late 1800s, and it was a morgue and a funeral home and a church.
Yep.
Yeah, a Presbyterian church. Now, if you believe in the orb things, I was videoing something earlier, and I actually saw something shoot in front of my camera, and I don't know if I actually caught it on the video or if I think so. I think I would have had to if I was, but I don't remember if I actually was videoing at the time, or if I was just holding it and getting ready to video. I don't know. I'm kind of anxious to go back through because sometimes, you can catch stuff when you go back through video that you that you don't realize. Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell that little story because it's not going to be in the video. We got videos coming up from where we went to Virginia and West Virginia, and we went to Harper's Ferry, and as I'm editing through, there was this section of video. It was only, 30-40 seconds long, a little clip, and right towards the end of it, you hear something, and it sounds like a man's voice, and it wasn't his voice, and I know for a fact nobody was around us when I was videoing that, so that was kind of spooky. I even slowed it down to try to make out what it was. I couldn't quite make out what it said, and I sent it to, our friend that has this, and she thought it said something like pretty something or other. I don't know what, I can't remember what she said that she thought it sounded like. I think I still have that clip somewhere. Might have to release that or something for
at a church, one-stop shopping.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And there's I don't know about those things. They kind of look like suitcases or something, but I don't know. And they also kind of look like drawers, so I'm not really for sure what those are. But there's actually some like doctor bags, and which to me those were a little creepy. And most of it is kind of modern skull decoration just for the theme. I think the furniture's old. We've got a cooling table back here behind us. Yeah, so that was. Did it say that was original to the morgue, or is it just an original cooling table?
It just says originally cooling table 1800s.
Okay, so it might not have been original to this morgue, but it was an original to some morgue somewhere. So that's a little creepy. That's right at the foot of the bed. And then the, what do they call it? The church truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, which was a gurney. They actually have a glass tabletop on it now, but the bottom part of it still has all the wheels and the things that raise up and down, and so that's kind of right.
Oh, there's Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. Well, I don't know if you were in here, Susan, when I said, because we were asked if we'd seen anything, and the only thing I had saw, which I thought I was gonna have to change the bed sheets. I saw this thought out of the corner of my eye. I saw a silhouette outside the window, or like in the curtain, and I'm like, oh, what the was that? And so he gets up and looks out, and it was actually a person. It was a lady. She was like walking her dog. We're thinking maybe the dog got away from her, and and so she had to come up maybe and get the dog or something. And I happened to see her, silhouette through the. So that kind of scared me for a second, because I'm like, whoa. But mostly it's just, like I said, been noises here and there, a little bit of knocking, thumps. There's supposed to be a whistle sound, but I've not heard anybody whistling. We've not heard any actual. It's just been like pops, cracks, thumps, knocks, footsteps. So we did hear what sounds like, kind of like footsteps. Well, he did.
Well, these are like the old wooden floors, so they creak when you walk on them.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives it very distinct sound.
Yeah.
A little fish in the kitchen. Oh, squirrels, man.
Marcel, right? Marcel. Little fish in the kitchen. Hey there, squirrels. We're just live from a morgue here. I can't remember the dates. This was a morgue. It was like was it like the late 1800s to 1920 or 30?
20 or 30, I think.
Or was that when it was the funeral home? I don't know. One or the other, vice versa. And then I think then it was a funeral home from like the 30s to the 60s, and then a church to like the 80s or so. And then it sat for a while. Well, I guess this place was actually in danger of being torn down. And the lady that's doing the Airbnb, she wanted to save it. So, like the money from people staying, Airbnb actually goes back into, and she even has merchandise. I can't bring it in because it's all folded up nice and neat in a cabinet, but you could get like,
T-shirts.
mugs and t-shirts, and so the money from that also goes back into. Oh. No, I'm not going to run the camera all night because my battery, first of all, won't handle it. And I don't know that I have anything with enough space to run all night long. So, but if we were going to do that, we would turn it the opposite way of the bed. Nobody needs to watch us sleeping and drooling. Drooling. Snoring. Yeah, you'd probably be up all night long. Funny, Jack, they actually have a couple of chests in here for sale. They have some of the old stuff that's in here is actually for sale and it's tagged.
Well, they have like an antique store.
Yeah,
in
there's an
front.
antique store next door. Well, it's attached, but it's like what would have been the front part of the church and
Yeah.
stuff like that, the funeral home and stuff. We're in the back part where they would have done like the embalming and
Yeah, because the embalming room
it's supposed to be the bathroom and stuff. Yeah, which is I mean, if that's going to be the scariest room in the house, at least it's an appropriate room to be the
Yeah.
scariest.
Yeah, because I can sit on the toilet and do,
Yeah,
it can do its thing.
sure. But yeah, this one chest is one of those really, really old ones, and it's really cool. But it's missing its like tray that sits down in it. But it's like, what did I say? The tag said $195 or something like that. So it's like really old. So we have to like keep close watch on Darby because she likes to investigate everything, and we don't want her up on the furniture. And so we've blocked off the pretty little white.
Victorian.
She's black, so all the pretty little white sofas we've blocked off so she can't get up there and leave her hair all over them. Oh, I think it would be kind of cool to live here. It's a really neat building. I would love to see the front, but I don't think they actually do the antique store anymore. So
Jerry's so weird. There's no veins in here.
Hey, Tim. Yeah, I know. Poor Darby. She's so mistreated. We did have to leave her alone a little bit today. We brought her pen because we didn't want her getting up on everything or chewing on anything while we were gone. So we had to put her in her pen, and I kind of felt bad because I'm like, man. So I told the ghosts as we were leaving not to be messing with my dog. She was pretty happy to get out of the pen when we got back, but she always is, so I don't think anything was messing with her. Plus, she came right back inside. It wasn't like, because I let her out the potty and she come right back in. She didn't hesitate. I don't think she's too scared. When she was doing that growling at whatever was in the kitchen, though, whatever that was, she was growling out. Her hair was standing up, all up on her back and up her neck. She was, yeah. Whatever it was got her all worked up. Yeah, actually, the lady is, she's like a dog lover. So she is, sometimes it's hard to get an Airbnb, not just that allows pets, but that allows large ones. And, Darby is a lot of times way over the weight limit of what they allow, which I don't get because little dogs can be just as destructive, really. So, but it's fine. I understand. People don't, Darby the ghost hunter. We should get her a little vest and put, ghost hunter on the side of it or something. That'd be funny. Probably be funnier video her with it on because she'd probably be going
She'd
crazy
freak
trying to get it
out,
off. Well, we're kind of having a good time here.
Yep.
It's really quiet. There's a house like right next to this. And we did kind of debunk a sound earlier because we heard a loud noise, which actually she barked at that one, didn't she? That noise, and we were like, what was that? And then I got it and looked out that window there and realized that this house's driveway is literally right there. So they were pulling out in their truck, so it was probably their door shutting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Susan. Little dogs can be just as destructive, so I don't really get the weight limits, that doesn't make sense to me too much. I always feel more bad because Darby sheds so much, and a lot of times I've went past certain Airbnbs because their furniture's all white, and I'm like, oh, that won't work. Because even if we didn't let her up on the furniture, just, shaking or running around, it'll be everywhere. No, it's just us two. We're the only two here. You actually get the whole little house. It's like a big open floor plan. It's 1:45. Good night, Mark. It just died, or how'd your computer die? Like laptop? Maybe the battery died. Gas Busters. We actually went to a celebrity car museum today. That was pretty cool. And they actually had the Ghostbusters car there, so that was kind of neat. Should have brought it back with us. The big dogs, that's because they make big poops. I've been cleaning Darby's up. The lady even left. She left little doggy treats, special little doggy treats for Darby, and she left little poo bags, and so I thought that was pretty nice. I mean, I haven't really actually talked to her other than when we made the reservation, but I mean, she's got complimentary snacks and drinks and, you know, hi Sherry, all that good stuff. She's, you know, very accommodating, I guess you would say.
Well, she even left us a card
Mm-hmm.
that said happy anniversary because
Yeah.
this is our anniversary weekend.
Yeah, she even left us a little card. I thought that was pretty sweet. She probably thought we were crazy though when I told her that's how we wanted to celebrate our anniversary was by coming to a haunted morgue. Well, you know, marriage, morgue.
Scary, dead.
Thanks, Angela. Oh, your battery died. Didn't you have a plug? You could plug it in. Well, I just saw myself going like this and on the thing. That's how far behind it is.
Yeah, I know.
But I look like a goofball. Sitting here in my jammies. Aw, thanks, guys. Yep. Put up with him for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been going pretty good. It's been interesting. I wouldn't have minded a little bit more activity, but I mean, I kind of wish I didn't have my earbuds in last night because I would have liked to have heard all the noises and stuff. But I might just stay awake tonight, see if I can.
That's fine. I'll sleep.
There's a lot of old pictures. I'll show you this one. So I have a feeling somebody's dead in this picture. You know how they did that? You know, like they back in those like Victorian? No, get down, Darby. Back in the Victorian or whatever era, or in the I don't know what years you would call that really. But like when somebody died, they would take a picture. The family would take a picture with them. You know, so it looked like a family portrait, but one of them's dead. Or more of them. So I kind of was thinking that maybe this one might be that. I've sort of felt like maybe one of these guys ain't living. Maybe even more than one of them. I don't know. What do you think? Hi, Dee! There's a couple of pictures in here that I think's kind of creepy.
Linda Barker's here. Look what Susan,
Hi, Linda.
what Susan put.
Yeah, we go to a morgue. We like to keep it interesting. It's been a long time. We have to do things to spice it up.
We did go out to a restaurant though.
Yeah, we did. We went and ate at Godfather's Pizza. Hadn't done that in years.
No, it was just a glare of cherries.
I don't know, you got a little fuzz up here right now. Yeah, so we went and ate at Godfather's Pizza. That's what I wanted. That's where I wanted to go eat. Because I hadn't done it in a really long time, and when I was a kid, that was my favorites. Bring wine, because even as a ghost, I plan to drink wine. I'm surprised so many of you aren't doing something on this Monday evening.
There ain't nothing to do on
I
Monday.
guess not. Maybe it's a good time to go live.
Yeah.
I don't even know if people are live on Monday evenings. I don't really follow the lives too much anymore. We just know we had good internet here, free internet, Wi-Fi. So thought a good time to go live. Say hey to everybody. Can't be here. It's just a little bit. It's like that big. We really haven't done a whole lot else though. Went to that car museum and went to a discount grocery store because that's what we do. Oh, what do you want to do for your anniversary? Let's go to a discount grocery store. Didn't really spend a whole lot there either, but it was kind of neat to check it out. Winner of Dirty Minds episode. So, are you trying to say Linda has a dirty mind? Linda's a little spunky. I've seen her get spunky in some live streams before. Yeah, I almost wish if something was here, something would happen
Well,
while
that's
we're
why I
live.
got that.
Thought that
I
would be
got
kind
that
of cool.
turned on because.
Oh, it's not turned on now. I turned it off. I
Well,
didn't know you was leaving it on
well, it's set.
purpose. Well, because every time I reach up here, it does that.
Yeah, we'll bring it back here. Let me all sit.
Jimmy Christmas, you're really electrifying. Darby doesn't like that thing. It's not a glare. I saw it again. I don't know what she's saying. I see nothing. Bed sheets or bed curtains. I think the bed curtains are cool. Reminds me of the Ebenezer Scrooge. What?
I don't want to see no Ghost of Christmas Past.
Well, that's what it reminds me of, because you know, like when he sees like where he's dead or whatever, and the little British lady's like, his bed sheets. She does. I'm not British. And she takes the bed sheets, you know. Okay. With bed curtains, or however she put that. She takes the curtains down.
Linda won several rounds on our Dirty Minds game time.
Oh. Oh, because you don't have a dirty mind. That's a good point, because that's the whole point. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, because, you know, when your mind goes to the dirty place, then you can't think of the actual answer, because they're not really dirty answers. It's a fun game. I'm sorry I missed it. I like playing alone. Sometimes I can get them. Most of the time not. I guess I have the dirty mind. It's kind of like once you get something though stuck in your head, it's hard to think of something else, because I can't remember what that one was, and I think I said phone or something, and it was kind of similar or something, but it wasn't, but I couldn't get it. My mind was done stuck on it. So it's kind of like when you get your mind stuck on something, you just can't think of anything else. But it is a really fun game.
That's the kitchen.
Yeah, that's the kitchen. That's the room that a lot of the noises are coming from, and that Darby doesn't particularly care for.
What is it she's seen?
Did you see something else?
No, I just wondered what it is she's
Oh,
seen.
yeah, so we don't know. There's that window right there, and it was daylight when she did it, so we don't know if maybe something was outside the window and she saw that. It would have had to been like an ant, you know, like a bird or a squirrel or something, though, because it couldn't have been a person, because it's privacy fenced off, and you can't get in the backyard from outside the fence. Well, unless you climbed over the fence, but
Right. Haunted morgue, question mark.
yes, it is supposed to be haunted and it is a historic morgue.
It's actually got a YouTube channel called Historic
Yeah.
Morgue.
Yeah, so it was a historic morgue from like, I don't remember, like the late 1800s or something like that until I think 1920, 30, somewhere in that area. Then it was a funeral home, and I could have those two backwards. I can't really remember now. You know how I am with the dates thing. So then it was like a funeral home from like 1930 to, I don't know, 60, and then it was like a church from like 60 to 80. It sat empty for quite some time. And they were gonna tear it down, and then the lady that does the Airbnb, she kind of got it saved, which is kind of cool because I hate when they tear down, you know, historic buildings. And she's got it fixed up really cool for the Airbnb, and we'll have that in a upcoming video. Hopefully I can get that edited and get it out in the next 2 to 3 weeks or something like that. Are you sure it's not that bed curtain?
No, it's that thing hanging on the door.
Oh, maybe the thing hanging on the door? That's a bag. Yeah, that's a bag. Maybe that's what it is she's seeing. $30 years. It's a very, very, very long time. I love you, honey.
Best 30 years of your life.
No, it's just shadowy. She's having a seizure. We turned the light off, so maybe you won't see it now. Well, his moves back and forth. Yeah, his shadow's back there. This light is causing him to shadow up onto the wall. I just noticed that. Maybe that's what you're seeing. Is when you just move a little bit. Yeah, see, I can see it. It's like really dark and heavy, right, almost directly behind you, and then a little bit above you is a little bit lighter of it. Do you see it now?
Yeah, I see it.
That's probably what she's seeing.
Let's hope.
Okay, well then you're not having a seizure. You're fine. Thank you. Really, he probably deserves because, you know, he had to put up with me for 30 years. I know I'm not easy to live with. It's okay. You can go ahead and say it. I know. What are you doing? Want to come up and say hi to the peoples? You come say hi to the peoples? Come up here. They're the Darbies. I'm not getting mommy's wine. No, you're not. Where's your baby? Go find your baby. No, you're gonna spill mommy's wine. Well, now I've got her up here. I don't know if I can get her back down. Got him in there somewhere around. Okay, get down. Go find your baby. Well, I don't know. Are we about to call it?
What time is it?
It's about 8. We were just gonna hang out for a little bit. Say hey to everybody. To see some people we haven't seen in a while. We haven't talked to in a while. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you guys will watch our video when we get it posted. Like I said, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'll have that ready and get it uploaded so you can check out the whole morgue. It's a really cool morgue, and then like that, we still have tonight to investigate a little bit. So who knows? Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll get some. We'll see. Haven't quite caught. Well, haven't caught anything that I know of yet. I haven't been through the footage, so I mean, who knows? Never know. Could be something on there. But I think I'm about ready to get off here and get started
Okay.
doing some investigating. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys all coming in. I think we're gonna call it for tonight. Maybe we'll see you on the next one. I just gotta figure out how to turn this off. Oh, wait, I know, because it's on this, not on this.